Alright, we won the die roll for round 2. This is a reasonable hand. I'm not excited by it, but we can cast one of our 2 insane bombs, and just about every other spell in our deck, to be honest. So assuming that I don't just run off lands, we'll be fine. Naturally, that's what's going to happen, but I'm not going to count on it. Oh, opponent already mulliganing. Stayed at 6. Too bad. Well, it didn't have a 1-drop. That's at least a good sign. Run out the Shamble Shark at the end of his turn, because we're cool like that. Can't let him see what's coming. Not that it was really that surprising, but hey. Really wish I had a gate or something to play this turn. Represent cancel anyway. Be sweet if I drew Plasm Capture. I don't know why, but I really do want to cast that card at some point during these. Interesting. No play, huh? Well, let's run out of Frilled Oculus then. Put the beats on. Nice thing is we at least do get to play out the Snapdraw next turn. Deputy. Alright, sure. So he's just trading for the Shamble Shark. I'd rather him trade for that than the Snapjaw, so I'm not too upset by that. To be fair, I probably should have seen something like that coming. So he didn't play anything. Alright, let's see if we can get in for 1. He might have something like Hussar Patrol or just have nothing. That could be it too. On the upside here, in a couple of turns, we'll be able to play Necropolis Reagent if we draw it. The only problem is that don't have a whole lot of gas left. Gutter Snipe, huh? Oh, alright. He has been mugged. That's unfortunate. So I'm debating whether or not I attack, and if he blocks, do I activate the Frilled Oculus? Or do I just play Crassus Runner's Bane? And yeah, I think that that's the better choice. Seems like the more that I can apply to the board, the better. He might also have been representing Smite, which would have made pumping really awkward if I didn't have a follow-up play. Helix, alright. Yep, he is dead. Well, we know he has tons of removal, at least. We've learned that much. Drawing Sepulchral Primordial would actually be pretty cool. bounce this Deputy of Acquittals. Or return Deputy and bounce the Primordial so I can do it again later. Alright, so yeah, if I can stop drawing lands, we should be okay. It's going to be very crucial, though. Come on, deck. I believe in you. Agoraphobia. He is afraid to go outside. Well, at least I'm not under much pressure. So, yeah, now he can't even actually get in for one. So, yeah, he just plays Agoraphobia on this so that I can't attack. Which makes sense to me. It's annoying, but it's not that big of a deal. We'll start getting in there eventually. Alright, see? Working out already. 2 a turn, yeah! Yep, 4 is... It's almost like we're back in Return to Ravnica Draft. 4 is the benchmark for everything. 5 is just obscene. Apologize, breaking things. That's what that big crash was. Oh, he has a blocker for a turn. Who knows if he has that smite. He can smite my guy and I can mill him for 5. Alright, start trading blows. So it kind of looks like he... I don't know, it's hard to say. If he doesn't attack with the bird this turn, then I'm pretty sure he has smite. Oh, alright. Well, never mind then. Or at least he's not going to represent it. He still has 2 cards left, and they're both actual cards. Hopefully it's not like the Angelic Skirmisher that he's been waiting to get this whole time. Just need to draw a reagent this turn. Void Wheeler. Okay. So he's going to bounce Mind Eye Drake? Sure. Saves him a couple of damage, at least for a turn. Civic Charm was a decent draw there. Yeah, he's only got 1 card left. This is actually not a bad... Ooh. So I could just bounce Maze Behemoth. No, that doesn't seem great. I might, depending on what happens, but I'd rather save it to break through something like that. Interesting. So I could actually start growing Mind Eye Drake, which I think is going to be my plan. So I can play Incubation, leave up the Return and Simic Charm even. So we'll see if he knows that you can return Incubation as an instant or not. He may just think that I made a huge mistake. So yeah, the plan is to Incubation this and then battle for 4. At that point, we're trading 4 for 3 with this. It doesn't, yeah. So is he tapping? Okay, so he figured it out. Yep, he gets to tap my guy. I'm not that worried about it. Again, now we're just trading 4 for 3. Let's block with Maze Behemoth, sure. I don't know that it makes a difference, but it could. So let's see if he has a removal spell or maybe another. Nope. He's just trading 4 for 3. Okay. I think I'll go ahead and just put the Incubation onto the Crassus again. I don't really see a big drawback to that. If I didn't have a way to protect it, I would be a lot more cautious. But now he's trading 3 for 6 if he makes the same play, or a similar play, which does not end well for him. Okay. I don't know why he's bothering to attack with the Snare Squad. That doesn't even actually play around Burst of Strength. If he wanted to get in there with his other 2, then yes. Yeah, he could have actually hit me for a little bit more damage there. By that I mean 2 more damage. Fire Main Avenger. Sure. So honestly, that's probably just getting incubated. Because we get to hit him for 6. Yeah, so incubating my own guy doesn't do anything anymore. So we just slap this on his flyer. I definitely need to leave up Simic Charm. Let's see, so 2, 3, 4, 5. So he can potentially put me to 4 this turn. Which means I'm dead to Aurelia's Fury, a Splashed Clan Defiance, another War Leader's Helix, a few different cards. My hope is that he's just going to return Agoraphobia and try and put it on Mind Eye Drake. so that I can Simic Charm and win, ideally. But he's got to have something if he wants to smash all in. I honestly did not expect that I would be doing that with this card. I really didn't. I think that I've severely underestimated this, just in general. Turned my 2/5 into an actual threat and stopped a very scary card. Next turn I can run out the Rust Scarab, potentially to blow up Agoraphobia when I attack the following turn if I have to. So he's decided to do something. So my guess is he attacks with everything except Bird Token. I get to then bounce Bird Token and kill him. Fingers crossed that's what happens. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have the burn spell. Otherwise, I think it was a very clear line of play. But yeah, here I think he's just attacking with everything except Bird Token. Unless he's afraid of Simic Charm or something of the sort. In which case he leaves back both flyers. A situation that I am perfectly okay with. Alright, so he finally decided to attack with everything except Void Wielder Bird. So that this can't get through. Which I'm perfectly fine with that. Because it doesn't need to. So yeah, depending on what else he plays here, end of turn, I'm just going to try and bounce the bird and go for the win. Yep, there we go. Alright, I don't think I really have anything I want against him. I could definitely see bringing in Doorkeeper just because they're going to be long, grindy games. But I've got enough at my top end, I'm not worried about it. Well, this hand's a little iffy, but I'm going to keep it. Being on the draw makes me a lot less wary of this hand. Looks like we'll be able to even have a turn 4 Plasm Capture up. That's pretty sweet. Oh, so this turn, do I run out Centaur's Herald with the plan of popping it next turn? I could just play Frilled Oculus, which blocks this, or trades with it. Yeah, I kind of like that. I'll play Oculus this turn, Herald next turn, plus Promenade. And then turn 4 have Capture and Sacrifice up. This card is so good. And so cute, too. I will trade for your guy if you want to. Looks like he's going to go for it. Oh. Yeah, except I did my math wrong. Don't try that at home, kids. Oh well, that doesn't really change my plan much. I just get to say that I have my moments. We'll say that. I was thinking he'd have to pump it 3 times. Anyway. So let's see if he's got anything else to play. Yep, he has something. So he probably does have another land, too. It's going to be the plains to complete the trifecta. Another Frostburn weird. Okay. That's kind of annoying, but not that big of a deal. We'll see what he does. It's probably right just to block and sack here. Oh, of course now he has his 3-drop. Oh, okay. Well, that's less of an issue. So now he'll have to spend most of his turn killing the centaur. And if he does, his agoraphobia goes with it. And if he doesn't, then, well, I just get to keep blocking. Oh, he has something to play. I get to Plasm Capture. That's questionable. So I would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 9 mana next turn. Yeah. I don't know. I have the feeling that I'm not going to have the opportunity to tap out for this again. Alright. So, I mean, could be worse. So now we've got Maze Behemoth as a blocker, and a giant trampling attacker when I play the agent next turn. Did I play a land? Whoops. Oh well. Thankfully, I already had 5 lands in play, so I can play the agent next turn regardless. I think the scariest possible play is definitely Fireman Avenger. That I don't really care about. Alright, so let's go ahead. We're going to Burst of Strength this guy. Play Necropolis Reagent. Oops. Oh, that's fine. No! Black. There we go. And get in there for 4. So naturally, I think he has to chump block, otherwise it's an 8/8. I don't think that he can deal with that. Nice thing about this is it shuts off Fire Main Avenger. This doesn't die to Mugging or War Leader's Helix, the two actual removal spells we saw out of him last time. Yep. It's kind of what I expected. And by kind of, I mean exactly. He could still have Angelic Edicts, Supreme Verdict if he has a Plains. There's a variety of things. Oh, so he has a blocker at least. A pair of them. Do have to still be careful of Smite. I realize that he didn't have it last game, but that's a card that I forget to play around sometimes. And it always comes back to haunt me. Sure. So yeah, he has 3 cards left. Certainly not out of this game yet. That will help quite a bit, though. Alright, so let's battle with both of these so that he'll make his chump blocks. Okay, sure. Yeah, I'll just kill both of those. That's fine. The less chump blockers he has, the better. Let's see. 6, so I don't need to play a land still. 7 is the highest point on my curve with the Primordial. So I can make him think that I have more tricks. Or something. This Rust Scarab's going to be really scary for him. It's so good against Agoraphobia. I guess he can bounce it after he blocks. Replay it on Rust Scarab. Oh, I can actually just battle with all 3 next turn. So that this gets counters basically no matter what he does. Unless he just doesn't block this, in which case, obviously, this gets the counters. Crassus is solid. So yeah, my guess is he's double blocking and he's going to trade for it. Okay, he's not even going to play it out. I mean, he was dead next turn unless he could answer both of these cards, but still. On to the finals of the 8-4 with this blue-green deck splashing Necropolis reagent.